All right, gang. We kind of recapped already, but does anyone want to do it officially and get inspiration?
Nope, not me.
We continue to tool around on this level. I think the highlights are Vicaris wandered off, managed to get himself in a lot of trouble, which ended with him getting killed and brought back. There's some question as to whether it was Zashel or Quetzal who is really deserves the credit for that. I can't remember if it was last session or the session before that where we met Elmo.
It was the session before that.
It was
Yeah.
the session before that.
Yeah.
But we did get confirmation that the stuff we found was Elmo's because Lucky recognized the symbol on them.
The symbol
Is
was
there-
for like a Dock Wizard guild.
Yeah. Is there anything else that important details that I'm missing that?
I mean, we found the exit so that we could get the slaves out.
Yeah.
We said that before, but not for GR.
Not for GR. That's a good point. So yeah, I think that's where we are. We've sort of decided that we are going to try and finish exploring this level and then make some hard decisions.
Okay. That said, where do you want to go first? You guys are just at the threshold of the main entrance, the surface level entrance of this, of the fortress. Oh, hello, Sean.
Hello.
Hey,
Right on time.
Am I on time?
We just recapped.
we are just about to actually get started. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, where do you want to head?
Zashel, do you want to send Quetzal down that hallway you're standing at the threshold of?
Sure. This is the one you think will wrap around to.
Right, it'll be the top of that T intersection we were at earlier. If I'm my mapping skills are working correctly.
And as Quetzal is going down, I will just describe this place to.
All right. So far,
Yeah.
mostly just the blue stone, the blue mosaic stone, sharp corners and all. Then you see a door to Quetzal's right, an open door to a room.
There's not just the hallway, there is a room on this side. I expect it's fairly much a mirror of the other side.
There is blue tiles on the floor and ceiling, and the walls. In the center of the room, there's a table with a small bench, and a coffer propped against one corner with the open lid leaning against the wall. And a miner's pick lies on the floor in the southwest corner. It kind of looks
much.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying it looks it's just a little smaller than the guest rooms that you've seen before.
Okay. Yep. This looks very much like the rooms we saw on the other side of this structure. It's the coffers for holding things, a table. There's a pick in this one, but nothing particularly, what's the word I'm looking for here? Nothing jumps out is what I'm trying to say.
No sogies?
No, not that I can see. And actually, while he's in the room, I will cast Detect Magic since it has a... Wait, no, hold on.
Touch range spell.
It's touch range spells I can put through. The familiar, not self. Never mind. Down the hallway. Yeah, I think this is where there's another hallway off this, or another room off this hallway. I think this is, in fact, what you were expecting it to be. Yup.
Right, so as you're heading south, there's a hallway. There's an intersection where you can go east or continue south.
Yes, and if you go east, there are pillars in the room.
Mm-hmm.
A
Yes.
very large chamber.
Oh,
Is this not the room we were in before?
no, maybe not. But if no one's down there, perhaps we should take the opportunity to go scope it out.
All right, sounds good.
Can someone refresh me what the current status of our prisoner friends is?
Escaped.
Yeah.
Escaped. Yeah.
We
Okay.
set them out at the end of the last session.
Okay. We're still near that entryway, right?
Yes.
That would
Yeah, the
lead to the
entryway
bridge.
is
Okay.
here.
And I will pop back to myself. Okay. Well, should we make our way?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
It should be down there. 70-ish feet on the left. I'm going to pop into this room on the right rather quickly just to check it for any magical auras hidden. Didn't we find a hidden door somewhere?
Yeah, you found one before. But entering that room reveals nothing.
Okay, yeah. Oh. Another guest quarters. There's a miner's pick in there if you would like it, Krellick. Although I suppose we had plenty of opportunity for those. No. Over here. Yup.
Yeah, I just wanted to peek a little further down the hallway and see if it met up with what I thought. Perhaps further down.
I can send Quetzal.
Okay, here's the thing. Maybe we don't need the morning pick now, but what if we get underground and then we're like, I wish we had a morning pick?
It's right in that room there, if you want. I was not being flippant. I thought that might be something that would interest you.
Okay, I'm gonna go get it.
I'll go
Yeah,
get the mining pick.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Okay. The cursed pick.
No, you can add a miner's pick to your inventory. And everyone else is entering a vast and open chamber that you can feel the air softly moving through. You can beyond your vision, you know that this place is gigantic, and it looks as if it was intended to be used as barracks based on the many coffers that are set against the room that are all open, empty. Although there are none near the north wall, west of the archways. Propped against the center of the north wall are dozens of stoneworking tools to complete the mason work.
Doesn't look like this place has been used at all.
No, it does not.
Yo, can I put this in Betty?
Sure thing, Betty, open wide.
Gonna shove this pick in there.
Is Betty gonna be okay?
No, you gotta put it in at an angle.
Well, I'm trying. I tried sideways.
Here, Krellick, do you want to just put it in my backpack?
Okay.
You know, Yop, I think this may be that other hallway we saw near the entrance. It would make sense.
Yes, I think that makes quite a bit of sense. Let's take a peek, shall we?
Wait, where are they going? Okay. Voices.
Oh. Look,
I
You know
found
what? We
Lucky.
don't
I'm gonna
think
follow
anybody-
Lucky.
Can I just cast light on you, Lauren, or something you're
No,
holding?
I already have.
I don't
I
feel
already
like
have that, and it's still not big enough. That's all.
It's very small. It's only like 20 feet.
Yeah, it's small.
But isn't light 20 and then 20 at least? The light spell.
No, it's like a
Um,
Maybe
fireball
it'll
range.
help.
No, it's only a fireball range. You're just too far away from me. I can't see you. I can see Krellick and Lucky.
There's this doorway to the north, and then that further hallway fully east. One of them should wrap around to the entrance. I think through this room, maybe.
Well, let's give it a shot.
What's all these rooms?
You walk into this room, Krullik, and you see that there is a small table with 2 chairs and a stone coffer with the lid open, and a second coffer standing exactly opposite.
I look at Lauren, and I look back at the coffers, and I look back at Lauren.
I mean, I should probably check, right?
Probably. We are Acquisitions Incorporated if there's things to be acquired.
Yeah, time to acquire.
I'll see if I can lift the lid off the other one.
Yeah, they're both open and empty.
I'll leave this place be. There's no food in here, is there?
No,
Okay.
it's bare bones, as if the expectation is that someone would come in and bring their own things.
Got it.
It's empty.
Yop, you've wandered into a room with a plain stone floor and walls and ceiling, with 2 rows of metal racks against the entire length of the room on their east to west walls. They are set parallel and about 6 feet apart, leaving a passage between them, and a large number of spears, tridents, and other weapons are hung upon these racks, with 2 closed coffers sitting on either side of the southern archway, the one you've come through.
It looks like we found the armory.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense that there would be one on each floor. This seems like the one we found in the first level, right?
Yes.
I suppose this one might see a little less use because they... Well, no, I'm confusing them with the Lokatha. Never mind. That would have to return to the water, but...
Good, and this one seems quite a bit larger than the armory we found on the first floor, or what we're calling the first floor.
Yeah.
Is it their law weapons?
There are a lot of weapons. There are spears, tridents, glaives, warhammers. And Zashel has wandered into a room that is also plainly constructed, with heaps of metal nails, hooks, buckles, and other leather belts and straps all over the floor.
Are there
Supplies, I suppose.
lots of these weapons missing from this armory? Like clear signs of this rack used to hold stuff?
A few, yes. There, well, like not a major misplacement, but an acknowledgeable one.
Yeah. Okay.
Perhaps like enough for some of the patrols we faced.
To have weapons. Yeah.
I guess we don't really have the time to try to break all this.
Did we want to take all of them?
I mean, it'd be good if they couldn't stab us.
This room, Zashel, has rope and animal hides scattered on the floor, with a few piles of metal nails.
I mean, unless I'm told to go elsewhere, I'm going to open my bag and start putting the weapons in it.
And I am going to take 1 trident.
Okay. There are 60 spears, 30 tridents, 10
my
glaives,
God.
and 20 warhammers, and as Lucky discovers when she opens the coffers, 75 daggers with scabbards.
Oh,
You
boy.
cannot carry all of them.
No, I cannot. Oh, stuff
This,
is a lot.
this seems to be a general storage area. There's rope and hooks and nails and hides and all sorts of general supplies, but nothing that seems to be worth reporting on. It seems like this is just storage.
Maybe we take what we can, and if once we maybe the lizard people, when they come, they can take all the rest of it.
I'll take the glaives. I'll take all 10 glaives.
Okay.
But I feel like they're pricier. I don't know.
I think I found the hallway to the exit.
You like hammers, right, Trevor?
definitely. Well,
What-
then
what?
what do you think was off that other? That there was that short hallway off the big room below us.
Yes, we have 1 more room to check in here, and then we'll check that hallway.
I've checked these 2 rooms here.
Oh, excellent.
One is, like I said, hides and nails, things like that. This one and rope. This one here is, what was it again? It's like boards and general crafting supplies.
Uh-huh.
We'll grab the hides, because
And nothing
that's
magical.
pricey stuff.
Any of them. And nothing that looks like it might be a secret door, secret passage.
Roll investigation.
Oh, there you are, yup. I lost you.
Hello.
Wandering around, you feel certain that you have not there is not something you have missed.
So, if we if we would here's a thought. Why don't we bundle up all these weapons with the rope, and then we can drag them to the entrance so that they're at least unusable by
Drop them into the ocean.
I mean, the Sahaugen could probably find them if we drop them into the ocean, but at the very least, they'd be somewhere where they weren't looking either way. So I just meant it might, if we're concerned about them being used, and I'm not certain we should be at this particular moment, since there's nobody, rooming up here at the moment.
I mean, I think I can fit these in my bag fine. I can't fit all of them, but I can fit some of these.
Yeah, no, feel free. I mean, it's your bag that you have to reach into at some point.
I mean, it's magic, right? I just pull what I want out of it.
That's pretty cool.
Right? It's
I
like
don't know,
Mary,
I mean, I've
Mary
heard-
Poppins' bag. The handle the glaive just goes through. It doesn't stick out.
When I reach my hand in my bag, I also find what I need.
I don't know. I've heard about people getting sucked into their bags and horrible things happening in bags of holding.
Yeah, bet he'll probably eat you.
Betty probably could eat me.
Num num num.
Does this look like the doorway we didn't go through? Because that looks like it's the first guest room we found. And up there is where Vicaris got killed, right?
All around here are the littered bodies of the barricade that was made, and this is the room that you took the rest in after you'd almost died.
Oh
yes.
yeah, we've definitely been here. This is
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that Yop, you are correct. If we were to go back through the other side of the room and that we just came out of and head south, we would find our way back to that place that you are suspecting it was. So that, I mean, kind of
Yes,
clear.
I agree. There may be a room over there that we haven't looked at, but
Well, that's almost certain if it is something that it's. Oops! I grabbed the light. That it's not important. That's what I'm trying to really get at. I mean, we should definitely check it out for completeness' sake. Because I could easily be wrong. This place has been, a pain to navigate for me for some reason.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I think this was going this way.
No, back to the. Yep, there you go. I see Lucky. Follow Lucky.
Hi, Krellick.
I agree.
I think if we manage to survey the rest of this floor with no incidents, this is almost certainly where I had quite
Oh
some-
yes, here's the intersection that I was expecting.
Yep.
So I think we've officially been everywhere on this floor. Let's head back to the exit and come up with a plan.
All right, everyone, stop moving, and I'll take you there.
Thank you.
I can't remember if what did we do? A short rest in the prisoner room, and then the next short rest, Yop and I kept guard while everyone else had a short rest. It's I'm not sure if I have a second wind because I didn't mark it off on D&D Beyond, but all my other uses of items are all marked off there, and I don't have a tracker on my character sheet. I'm unsure if I actually. I know I've used it before, but it resets on short rests, so I don't know if I used it in the interim.
I feel like you might have.
Yeah, I'll treat it as used.
Okay. Okay, do we want to go back to town and try to come back tomorrow? Do we want to camp out here? Or, do we want to just go below now?
As I begin poking at these guys that we've killed, I'll look over my shoulder and say,
So are we going up or we have to go down? I thought he was up.
We didn't find any other stairs.
We know there are the other two levels, the ones that we came in on, the one that we fled to, and this one. While we have been having considerable luck on this level, I know that we are, at this point, very tired, and my concern with going into one of the lower levels right now is that we will be back in the water, which is not a concern for breathing as much as it is, especially with this group. The Sahaugen seem to be able to track us more easily when we are all submerged, especially if we are bleeding. So my main real suggestion would be, we are tired. We are bleeding at least a little bit for the most part from all of us. Perhaps, as much as I would really prefer not to take the time, I think we have to take the time to rest. It's from what little experience we've had on the other levels, even a single fight turns into 3 or 4 as the Sahaugen sort of swarm the blood. That wasn't an issue here on this level since there was air. That's my thought. We go. We have the entrance here. We can go out. We can rest. We're fairly certain that other than the mundane weapons in the armory there, which we could bundle together and drag out, we could, I don't know, make a skid or something with the hides. Get those weapons out if we're really concerned about them. Take a rest out on the land, where we'll have better ability to watch for the Sahaugen coming out of the fortress if they're hunting for us still. Come at it again in the morning or afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. Look out the door.
It's past sundown.
I mean, that's a lot of time that they get to, put up a wall.
True. We do know that there is another entrance that we have not used yet. Our lizard folk escort told us about 2 entrances that had been submerged. We've used 1, and then this entrance. The good thing about this being such a distant outpost is we know they won't, unless they have some magical gateway, they don't really have time to reinforce their numbers. The ones that have been here will certainly be on alert, but well, we haven't seemed to have much luck stealthing to begin with, so don't think that really...
Yes, and at this point I've got to imagine they're on alert anyway.
Yes. I mean, we fled through some of the lower levels, leaving a number of bodies in our wake, and have released their slaves. I'm certain by now they've noticed that no mining is done.
Well, I mean, I could probably, if we, do a good job of lashing all this weapon together, I can probably carry it for a long while, but, it's gonna be harder if I gotta carry it all the way back to Saltmoor.
Oh, heavens. No. I just meant down the bridge across the way.
But just to make it slightly more difficult, should we encounter them again, they can't just run to the barracks and grab their weapons.
Maybe we can lay them out on the beach in a curse word.
I like the way you think, Kralik.
That is an amusing idea, but at the very least, we could, if necessary, short of the daggers, throw the rest of them into a fire. The wooden halves on most of those should burn. And then they would be nothing more than spearheads, trident tips, and, the more valuable parts of the weapon to begin with, the metal.
Yeah, we could sell them, though. We could get money.
Carry all of them back.
I just meant, again, if we're concerned about them being used in the near future. For now, I think if we take some of the boards that are in those storerooms, the nails, I don't suppose anyone... Yop, you probably have a crafting-sized hammer instead of one of these giant war hammers. If we want to, I don't know, use hides and boards and whatever to make a sledge to make it easier. I don't know. Either way, we're not concerned about the weapons. We can just leave them.
I think our best bet is probably wrap what we can in the hides, drag them out and across the bridge, and leave the rest. I don't know that I'd want to start a...
Hold on. What am I talking about? I am a fucking ritual caster. That's weirdly...
Some odd formatting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a much better idea.
Click that out of D&D Beyond. Yeah, it will only take me a moment to sum it up, and we can just pile them on there. Well, we can lash them all to it at the very least.
And then what?
Go outside. Go across the bridge to the beach. Find a spot where or it should be a little more difficult to find us and rest. Somewhere we can keep an eye on the comings and goings, I think, is not a bad plan, just so that if something does change, we're not caught completely unawares.
Krellick will push himself back up to his feet and kind of like clap his hands together.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna finish reading the kill on this man, and I'm pretty sure I killed him, so I'll give myself the benefit.
Okay. Okay. So this is what you're doing: is you're loading a bunch of the tools onto the floating disc and then hauling it over the beach.
I think the rest of the armory more than the tools.
Right. Sorry, that's what I mean. Trying to think of how much space that takes up. Couple of trips won't take an hour. Okay. Yeah, you guys can spend the better part of I'm gonna say an hour or so. All of them or just some of them?
If it's the weaponry, minus what Lorne has taken, it's just shy of 400 pounds. It's about 380 pounds worth of gear. Of the weapons. I don't know about any of the hides and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the weapons is the only thing we care about.
Okay.
Although it does cost money for hide. I know I bought hide, so it would be nice to actually just have some.
Oh, well, then we'll load.
No, but it's just one that, like, we're already here. You know what I mean? Like we have the capability between your spell and lashing things and lift, like, you know, like you lash enough of these together in a rope, it becomes like a log, and that's easy for me to lift. You know.
See, the lifting is not the hard part. It is the collecting and then the lashing because of the quantity. Like, that's the only thing that I'm kind of trying to gauge how much time this is going to take, and my bet is half an hour. Even with the daggers, with as many as there are, they're actually just in boxes. Heave those onto the disc, and then you're good. You know.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll make a choice. Like, we look around the room, and then maybe someone smart does that calculation of, like, probably about a half hour, and then so it's do we want to risk the half hour here, or just go find camp? You know, we already have a fair amount of their weapons, so.
Wait, when you say the daggers are in boxes, are you talking about, like, they're just haphazardly thrown into these things, or are these, like,
they are
packed and ready for shipping?
Like that. They are packed. And the lids were closed, but they were not locked. They are in scabbards, and they are laid orderly.
Does that strike anyone else as strange?
These creatures are recognized as intelligent.
Yeah,
Are there any markings on these boxes
but
that we recognize?
No.
Yeah, this is just their storage. They didn't go buy. Well, I mean, they might have. I guess they might have traded, you know, with someone, but.
I think it's well worth a half hour to load up the disc and get as much of this stuff out of here as possible.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, cool. Half an hour. Done.
And then I believe the plan is to walk over the bridge into the jungle, find our lizard friends, make camp. That's right. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Okay, we go do that.
Okay, cool.
And then I think we'll discuss while we're there if Lucky and Dasani want to head back to town with her feature and pick up some diamonds while they're there. So if anybody else goes down, we've got a shot at bringing them back.
I can do it if you need me, but up to you guys. And
then also, should we just stay, if we go, should we just stay the night in Salt Marsh and come back in the morning, or just come right back?
I think a few of us should stay here, like I said, just in case something major changes with the fortress, but whoever's making the trip, I leave that up to you. I'd certainly be more comfortable there, but...
Yeah, Lucky, you go back and then make sure you bring some ale with you when you come.
Okay.
Yes,
Vicaris can give you some gold out of the funds. We'll need to replace the diamond that was used to revivify Vicaris.
All right. Do we want just the one, or do we want more than one?
oh, given how this adventure's gone so far, I'd say if you could pick up a second, that would be ideal.
Yes, it'll largely depend on what's available in town. We certainly have the funds right now for two. Although I would posit if we need a second one, past having already used one, so I suppose a third total one, then things are going horribly, horribly wrong, and we should probably...
Yes, I agree. So 3 if we can afford it.
Got it. Okay. All right, Dasani. Anyone else want to come?
No, I'm gonna keep.
I'll stay here.
I'll stay with keep an eye on the Soggies.
Vicaris, why don't you be in charge of bringing back the ale? It's the keg all the way to the left in my room.
He's got the hoard as well, so...
Yes.
Okay.
Let me grab a book out of there. No, the hoard that Vicaris has. No, never mind.
Okay. The 3 of them sit down, and in 45 minutes, the ritual is complete, and they're all gone. Is there anything that the 3 of you are taking care of or doing during a long rest?
Before the end of the hour, I attempt to make a sandcastle.
Cool.
What can I roll for sandcastle? I just want to use the read the kill before it goes away. That's all.
Oh, okay.
It's very dumb, but
Make me a Mason's tools check.
sick. Not's proficient with that. So what?
Wisdom or
Wisdom.
intelligence.
Okay, wisdom. My wisdom is actually better. It's a 13 plus 2, 15.
Oh, you're worried that the sand might be a little too pebbly, but that you figure out a way to actually incorporate that into a finer structure. You have a nice little castle with little parapets and a tower.
Cool. I'll fashion a stick into a very crude-looking soggy. Put that in there.
All right. Anybody else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, nothing for me.
All right,
Do we need watches, or the lizard folk gonna do that for us?
I mean, we can take a few hours here and there to assist them. I assume their compatriots made it somewhere safe, but they were supposed to be from the same tribe.
Okay, I'll take last watch.
And he's out cold. Alright then.
Yep.
I can take first watch.
All right. Roll me a perception check.
Alright.
Okay. Even in the dark, you feel as if nothing has approached you, nor is is going to for your watch. Who do you wake up for second?
I don't know. Did anyone volunteer before I?
Yeah, you can wake Zashel up.
All right, I'll wake Zashel up.
Okay. Make a perception check. Okay. You feel the wind change, and the stars seem to go a little dark as clouds roll in. It gets colder. And then Krellick?
Oh, I'm last. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep. Perception. You got it. It's a 7.
All right. You're cranky in the morning, and it is only made worse by the fact it starts to rain.
I just pulled deeper into my shell.
Okay. And long rest, everybody. Get all of your shit back. God, how long has it been, like, week-wise since you guys have been able to long rest?
It's been a minute.
Feels like a month about.
I think it's been a month.
It might be since we've come to this place. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I haven't had healing light dice for a while.
Mm-hmm. And in the morning, Lucky, Vicaris, and Dasani return. Lucky tosses a bag of diamonds to Zashel and a wineskin to Yop, and Dasani hands out pancakes. They're a little bit cold, everybody, because we had to go on a trip, but
There's nothing. There's nothing else in them, right? They're just regular pancake.
no, they're fine. I watched him make them.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you could cook this, honey.
Pancakes are easy, dude.
Pancakes and beer, but an excellent breakfast.
Lauren, do you have a diamond to be able to revivify someone?
I do
Roll.
not.
I don't. Let's see if there's more than one in here. You should definitely take them.
There are 3.
Yeah, you should definitely take one of these just in case.
All right.
I go down.
We're near. We're near a source of water, or the lizard folk can show us a source of water around here.
Yeah. You guys are still in swampland, so there's water around, but clean water the lizard folk can find for you.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure that if we need to get to it, we can. I will make a note to make sure my water skin is filled, and
All right.
remind others to fill theirs should they need it.
It's also raining.
Yeah. You know.
Soggy pancakes.
Just the food being wet. It's fine.
Ew.
I lived in the ocean. Everything was wet.
Everything is. Yep.
Yeah, but you don't eat bread underwater.
I mean, maybe Lauren did. Did Lauren eat wet bread? Underwater bread?
No. Bread wasn't quite possible. It would just deteriorate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, where would you? Well, I don't know if everything is underwater. If there are dry areas, because you need to cook the bread. So, I don't know how you're doing that. in the deep
Yeah,
ocean.
that's the thing. They're not.
Right? Where's your bake? Where's your oven?
Okay, we ready to go?
I guess I think we're ready, but I guess the question is where? Should we go back in the top and work our way down, or do we want to try and go underwater and go in the previous entrance, or try and find this third entrance?
I would say the third entrance, because we haven't been there yet, and so at least it'd be new.
I'm inclined to agree, but more for the reason that I suspect it will be the least guarded at this point. They know how we got in, and I'm sure they figured out how we left. So coming in through a new point of entry would be the wisest thing, I think. It's the least likely to be guarded.
I pick up some mud nearby
Normal?
and sorry. Yeah.
In that you know what infection smells like, so it smells like what infection smells like.
Oof, ew, that's gross.
I really wish you had said something before we rested. I could have done this and also recuperated.
Zeshel,
Yeah, there we go.
you smell it. Tell me what it is.
Sure, I'll do that. No problem. Absolutely.
Lesser restoration cleans some of it, but it is still an open wound.
Huh.
Okay, look, Zeshel, I know you're a powerful wizard and all that, but I think you made it worse. It smells a lot worse now.
Does it really?
No, I'm just messing with you.
Whatever that is still not completely resolved. So,
I just need to get in the ocean, let the salt water get to it. I'll be fine.
Didn't you take that into the salt water
Yeah,
when we
you
went
did.
Yeah.
swimming?
We did go and swim in the salt water, pretty Krellick.
I think maybe it needs like a second treatment.
But what kind of treatment? Is it just an
Whatever it is,
infection?
Like more salt water.
we should get moving. Yeah, we should get.
Lucky stands over you and pours fresh water from her palms over it and cleans off some of the gunk. But it's still a pretty bad wound.
Yeah, little gnarly infected looking wound. Yeah.
Thank you, Lucky. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Is everyone going to be able to breathe into the water again?
Yep.
As Lucky puts a hand on Krellick to cast water breathing.
I was just clicking that. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Water breathing. Because, I can do that for free.
Yeah.
Yop knocks twice on her helmet, says, "Let's go," and jumps in the water.
Okay.
I put that on everybody, including Quetzal.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I can.
Mm-hmm. I need perception checks from whoever is taking.
Before we jump in the
point.
water, Yop.
Too late.
Everybody.
Right.
Okay, well, I will join you all in a moment. Hey, guides, you said that there was another entrance. We found the one that led into what looked like some sort of prison. Could you give me a vague idea of where this other entrance is that is not the bridge?
They seem confused and say, that is an inlet that is not meant for travel. We did not think you might find that one. The other is a gate. A heavy gate. When the fortress was above water, it was used to haul in large animals, prey. from the coast.
A gate that was above ground and used to haul in prey. And that's not the prison one, because there was definitely a whale carcass in that one. Well, I better catch up to them regardless.
Okay, I need a perception check from Yop.
Water's fine.
You dive deep under the water and begin heading towards the entrance that you had found before and see nothing except for an incoming patrol of Sahaugen who are swimming through.
Well, I would certainly like to do what I can to avoid them.
Okay, why don't you make me a stealth check?
Excellent.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Apparently, start banging on Betty's side and urging her to swim back towards the surface.
Do you do anything then to alert anyone behind you?
Yeah, anybody I see, I'll just be pointing behind me and swimming in the opposite direction.
All right. Let's give me 1 second. Get you guys
Sahaugen!
on a new map.
That sounds pleasant.
These guys are not those. Okay, there we go. Yeah, some distance away. Oh no, not that far, because you have to see them. And then everyone else just a little farther back. There we go. Cool. Alright, can you see them?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, great. Roll initiative.
Okay, all above 10's pretty good. Everyone's above 10.
Yeah, good work. Alright, Zashel is up first. You hear... Your passive perception is certainly enough to hear Yop making some sort of racket by apparently headbutting Betty with her metal helmet.
Okay. I will 10, 15, 20, swim up to Yop, 25. What seems to be the have they seen us? Does it look like they've seen us?
And I don't know if they've seen us yet or not. Betty and I were very quiet.
I will ready to Sacred Flame one of them, should they get within 30 feet of us.
Okay.
I assume it looks like they've seen us.
Yes. And I'll just say now, actually, that they are, while armed with spears, are swimming towards you.
Does it look like they are... Yeah, they probably look like they're mad at us right now, right? That's definitely the thing.
They don't appear to be in their blood frenzy, but they do not look happy to see intruders.
You could try, my dude. Give him the old lie. It was like this when we got here.
No, even better. Tell them we saw some people diving in that looked like they were in for business, and we were trying to warn people.
So glad you're here.
Thank God you're here. I even traded for tongues, but this just doesn't seem like it's a time that's gonna help. Although no one a couple people who saw us, we definitely didn't.
I mean, they would have very clear descriptions of us, probably.
Yeah.
At this point,
Yeah.
that's a safe assumption, yes.
Yeah, I mean, on that floor that we came in on, we full on ran away from like 5 of them and just left them down there.
Yeah, you know, the 2 turtles, the metal bird thing, the mer person.
Oh no, you're looking for the other 2 turtles in the metal bird thing.
What you doing?
Oh, I was just still reading till the guy
Oh,
within 30
okay.
feet.
Oh, okay, then. Kralik, your turn.
All right, Yap has said that there's people, but I don't see anyone. So I will.
So she's
swim.
obviously lying.
Well, I trust her implicitly. I swim forward. I don't see anyone. I swim a little bit more forward. I don't see anyone. I turn and say,
There's nobody here, y'all. Are you sure it wasn't just like some seaweed?
No, you're headed in the exact direction you're headed.
oh, oops! I held down the button. I don't have that movement. I move forward a little bit. I still don't see anybody. This is about the end of my movements. I will float back a little bit to Betty, and right, because I was here-ish. Oh yeah, that's plenty. I will float to Betty, and since I don't see anyone coming, I'll just grab hold of my father's shield, hold it in front of me, and I will take the dodge action.
Okay, then, Lauren, your turn.
All right. I will head towards where Kralik is. I guess I keep swimming.
Sure.
I don't see anyone, so I will dodge.
Okay. Then, Yop, it's your turn.
Betty will swim up. Oh boy. And I will swim up. And I will. Let's see. I will work the gears on the interior of my shield to try and prepare the appropriate aim for a chain whip should one of these characters look aggressive and get in the 30-foot range. And then I will fuck it. I'll start screaming towards them, help, help! And
Great.
that's my turn.
Cool. One of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
swims the other way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to activate enough readied actions.
Sacred Flame.
Alright, that's gonna fail.
And chain whip to the one right in front of me.
And that will hit. 7.
Oh, wait a second. Some of that's not right. I have not bled myself this morning. So
Mhm.
the Crimson Rate doesn't. Actually, I don't think any of that 6 counts. I don't think the fighting style counts to my spells. So,
No, it doesn't. I was just counting
Right.
the 7.
yeah, so that's just 7.
Cool.
And I'm going to pull him 5 feet closer to me.
Okay. And... doop. And... forgot to do an action for her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And let's go Lauren. 12 does not hit, and 11 does not hit. And Yop, a 12 and an 18. Does an 18 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, the ones who managed to get closer rush and attack. Trying to spear, but get nowhere. And I forgot to. Okay, Zashel, your turn.
I don't like this one right here, trying to sneak his way around. So I will keep up the Sacred Flame angle, and then I'm going to swim away.
Okay. That's a failure, and that's 13, and he's dead. The light rips him out from the inside, and he dies. All right, and Krellick, it's your turn.
Thoroughly impressed with my boy Zash. I'm gonna swim up between these two guys, the one in front of Lauren. I look at Lauren and say sorry, and then I'm gonna smash him real good with this shield. It moves slow, but there's a lot of pressure behind it. I do have a swim speed, so I don't do. I'm gonna go full beans on it. Recklessly. 19.
19 will hit.
Okay. 21.
Okay. You hear a snap, but he's still standing.
I'm carried by the momentum, so I spin a bit in the water. Turn my head to see him.
What's all right?
And I come back around, continuing the little tornado of death in the water. Recklessly swinging at the man. 19's to hit for 22.
And that second hit finishes the severing of his head from his body.
Heck yeah. I will push my turtle legs forward and launch myself towards the other guy and get him with the shield real good. Ooh, I don't. It's an 8. It's too heavy.
Yeah. Okay, Lauren, your turn.
All right. I'll just cast a lily on my staff and try to boot this guy.
Okay. That'll hit.
And that's it.
Okay, and Yop, you're up.
All right, I will take 2 swings with the old Warhammer.
Hit. And killed.
And for my bonus action, I will dig my thumbnail into my palm to invoke my Crimson Right.
Okay. Just so it's active.
Yeah. Hey. The one got away.
Well, I'm
So,
sure they'll come back smelling all their friends, right? And us. They can find us somehow, right?
Yes, well, they'll certainly know we're coming.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to find us. None of us are bleeding, right?
Well,
Oh.
Are you okay, Yop?
oh yes. I
Did you
wonder
get
at
hit?
this point. No, it, well, actually, I forgot to do this. No, it, just, it helps me focus, when I'm in a fight.
Oh.
I'll get what you mean.
I mean,
It's Probably an unfortunate circumstance. Regardless, we should probably not stay right here next to the corpses. If we're going to go in, we should start
Go
making
in?
our way in. We should pick an entrance. We can either
Well,
We
where's
gather-
where's the new entrance?
they said something about a side entrance that they used to bring in animal carcasses. It wasn't really an entrance.
Well, let's keep swimming in the direction that one swam off in. He's got to be headed towards some way in.
I mean, that sounds logical.
We'll take the fight to them.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
As you get a little bit closer, those who can see, which I now believe is everybody. Krellick, you recognize the entrance to the passage that you guys have already come through.
Should we continue on, or do we want to try to
Well,
go right in through that entrance again? I suppose we
it
could
may be
figure
worth
fire-
going in here. It was close to the amphitheater, or what we thought was an amphitheater, and we know based on the animals we saw slaughtered and the information we got from Elmo that there may be some religious ceremony going on. It would seem that would be the type of place where they might do something like that.
We also know that the way behind us is relatively clear, so
Hmm.
pose.
We came this way, so they definitely know that we would be. Look, they're probably in there, is what I'm saying. If we go for another place that we didn't go, then they probably don't expect it.
Or do they think we'd be crazy to use the same entrance we used before?
We would be crazy to use the same entrance twice.
Crazy like a fox?
Is that a thing foxes do?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never owned a hen house.
Why don't we just... We can always circle back here if we can't find the other entrance.
Good point.
Okay. You continue around the stone structure that is this island for a good maybe 15 minutes before you come to the other side of the island and have a glimpse of what is a cut into the stone that looks as if it could be leading to some underwater cave. And let me put you near there. Just 1 second. Get everyone together. Put you clear down here. This map
Now,
is
does-
too big.
Does this area look to be closer to the surface, closer to the bottom, or about the same level as the entrance we went in before?
It is lower underwater,
Mhm.
but it is not by much.
Okay.
And as you get closer, you can see a giant metal crank that is stuck to the stone wall just before this cave entrance. And then... Oh, that's the wrong button. There you all are.
Okay. Does everyone see that crank? Should we? I assume the gate here is lowered. The gate
It
that
is-
was described previously.
Yes, it is lowered, and it is huge.
Are
warn
the
this would be
spaces
very
in the gate big enough to fit through?
No. They are a lattice work of about 1 foot gaps.
Yeah, that would
Of-
be too easy.
Well, yeah, with reinforced bolts and steel plating. This is a heavy gate.
How far away are we from the gate itself?
This is about as close as you can get before you would be like right in front of it.
Yeah.
But while being able to have an approximation of where it is.
Yeah. I'll just say,
I mean, we could probably try to open it, but mate, do you want to see what's inside?
What do you mean? Of course we want to see what's inside. We're gonna open it.
Well, I mean, we could get closer and look, while someone is trying to figure out how to get it open.
Yeah,
Is-
no, we should definitely move ahead, and I don't think we could fit through the bars, but something very small could.
Uh-huh.
Kralik, I'm speaking.
I could try to bend it.
Let's just see what we.
Wait,
Oop.
don't we normally? No offense. Is Ashel send Quetzal in to look? Is that what everyone's getting at? Am I reading the situation wrong?
Yeah,
Nope, that is.
That is correct.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, I was a little confused on why we're saying Krelik's name.
I meant that if we had to sneak through, like if somebody had to get through, Kralik can also turn himself into a mouse. Still has that ring. All right, just gonna. There are at least a few more of those sharks that they have seemed to.
Could I get a stealth roll from
Yeah.
Quetzal?
That poor boy.
And a stealth roll from everybody else as well.
Oop, that's a survival check. Let's see, that's an 11. It'd be 13 for me.
Ooh.
That's a 1 because I have disadvantage.
Oh no. Okay. Quetzal, in your space, you feel the vastness of the chamber that you have just entered. It is incredibly large, and the creatures that are swimming around you at first are more of those sharks that are plated with shoals and stone and the carapaces of other sea life, armored sharks.
Yeah, I think once he sees the sharks, and once I see the sharks, I'm popping back.
Okay.
There's a lot more of those armored shark things, so if we get this door open, there will certainly be trouble going through the other side unless anyone can, do something about the sharks.
There is
But-
also, upon entry into that chamber, a near incessant sound of chatter of speaking voices.
Could I understand it? Well,
No.
Okay, so we open the gate, and then we bring the sharks to us, and then we close the gate down on them.
the gate is currently closed, so we'd have to get it up first.
Well,
Which-
before we talk about how to get this gate open, isn't there supposed to be another entrance?
I don't understand.
Well, didn't the lizard folk say there were 3, and the one we used they didn't think we'd find?
Yeah, I thought that was still one of them. The one above ground. The one that's still above ground, rather. These all used to be above ground.
I understand.
This one, actually. This one was sort of like a cistern, he said.
And-
for
and
getting
we-
right in and out.
And we think we're better off facing armor-plated sharks than going back to the other entrance.
That's certainly worth a question. I definitely think that there will be more Sauhagan at the other one, but that's only because there's a ton of armored sharks here.
Yes.
Can anyone, we can't like convince the sharks to, could we give them some food and then they don't fight us and fight them?
I mean, do we have any meat to feed the sharks? I could try talking to them, but I don't know how well that would go.
You said there was a door control outside by the door, yes?
Uh-huh.
I will just swim closer. I don't know where it is, so because I can't see anything, I will swim a little closer. No, I see it. I will just swim next to it and just look at everyone.
Okay, what we doing?
I sort of liked your idea of trying to lower it on the sharks.
It's pretty good. It would require ultimate timing.
Yeah, I mean, the bars could definitely crush them. It sounds like something from, maybe like we could call it like Bar Wars.
I think
Oh
so.
my god. Adam, could you make me a Tinker's Tools check?
I was certain she was going to say death save.
And it would be deserved.
You do not see any rope, pulleys, chain, or otherwise that connects this wheel to the gate.
Does it look like
Oh.
they've disabled it, basically?
Yes, I'm not sure that wheel works anymore.
Why would they have a wheel that don't work?
Well, if you remember, Krellick, it wasn't originally their home. They might have made alterations when they sunk it.
I try the wheel.
You try the wheel?
Yeah.
You hear a groan as the gate begins to lift.
I stop in the movement and look back.
Okay, we got something here.
Here, fishy, 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 fishy.
Are you guys just killing the sharks?
Well, I'm just holding this here. I'm either opening it or letting it go. What you doing?
I don't know.
It's possible we
Good.
can let them out and they simply won't immediately attack us.
Zeshel.
I
You
said
said
it's
they were
possible. I did
they're
not know
armored
it was
sharks,
like-
is what you said.
Yeah, it looks like somebody bolted armor to them. I doubt that makes them very particularly happy about it.
Well, you know what, Krennic? Maybe if it's possible to drop it after one gets out, drop it on the second one. Then we'd only have to fight one shark if it doesn't consider us heroes for having freed it.
I make the attempt to move the wheel the other way to see if I have open and close control.
You do, but it is much harder to close than it is to open.
I imagine.
Okay, I got it.
What? Lauren, you can speak with them, you said, right?
Yes.
Why not prepare that just in case they... No? Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Krellick,
just
you
saying,
feel the
Krellick, that
wheel
if we can-
under your hand begin to turn to open the gate.
Oh,
I'll like hold
Right,
on to it and
right.
attempt to maintain control and prevent that.
All right, make me an athletics check.
You got it. I was
this is moving.
yeah, I can, from here, see one of the Sauhagan in there trying to open it. This is,
The gate is continuing to open.
I'm like hand over hand trying to hold on to it as it's going.
Roll initiative.
Love that 5.
Ooh. Uh-oh. And don't forget Lucky this time. There we go. Okay. First up, we have some things happening. Lauren, your turn.
Okay. I will cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Okay.
And that is all. I will wait here.
Okay. Yop, what are you doing?
I will. Oh boy, what a nightmare. Betty and I will swim up here next to Krellick and 10, 15, 20. I am good. That character. I'm going to. Well, let me check some boxes here. I'm going to pull that lever on the back of my shield.
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna have some cover because the gate is still down, but that is still a nat 20.
And I'm going to apparently smash him into the gate.
Yeah, you with acute precision, the chain is thrown between the bars of the gate, catches into the shark, and then into the steel with a loud ring. Anything for Betty's turn?
Nope. Shield dodge.
Okay, great. I need another athletics check from Krellick.
25, pretty good.
Okay. You maintain your grip on the wheel, and you do not feel it lifting anymore yet, but you still feel that tension. Okay, and Krellick, it's your turn.
Okay. How much of the gate is opening so far?
So far, only a couple of feet.
Only a couple feet. Okay. Are these sharks just like gnawing down there, waiting to get out?
It looks like it, yes.
Okay.
As
okay.
are the groups of Haugen that are slowly making their way towards the gate.
I can't see that. I can only see what we have. I will.
Well, you hear things happening at this point.
Oh, okay. A lot of churning of things. I'll look to. Okay. I will attempt to get the gate open such that if the sharks want to get through, they're gonna have to like squeeze. I want to try to get it a little bit more to then on my next ability attempt to try to like shut it down on them, which is going to be extremely difficult.
Okay, so what you can do then is basically release your hold and then hold an action to catch it as it is going to be lifted further by whoever is contesting on the other side.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right, cool. So the gate lifts more, and some of these sharks begin very clearly, intentionally swimming and sort of digging into the gate. All right, Zashel.
I will swim up behind. This is
Yeah.
This is definitely not the stealth approach that we had hoped for. I don't even know what to do here. This is... Oh boy. This is, yeah. I guess I will... Can I see the other Capistan? I cannot. So whichever guy got donked into the wall by the chain whip, I will just... Not Flaming Sphere. Sacred Flame.
Okay. All right, he succeeds, and that misses target. Okay. Lauren?
We have to think if we want to actually keep on with this plan or just drop the gate and go.
Okay, sorry. It's dark. Which way did they go south, or are they going? Sorry. Okay. This way. So are we going, or what are we doing? Guys, I guess I will wait. I'll hold my action to... I'll cast Shillelagh on myself. I hold my action. If something comes out, I'll hit it.
Okay.
What's happening?
There's a ton of them. There's a ton of them.
We gotta go.
Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna try something.
Lucky will summon the voice of the Kraken once again and try to frighten all of the creatures here, so that hopefully they will fuck off for a little bit, because they clearly all know you're here. We'll just do some group wisdom. Which says it's actually a charisma save. That's sharp. Okay. The sound that bellows from her gut and through her throat is enough to startle and frighten all of you as well. And everything beyond the bars pales, and the animals begin to retreat, and everything that is within this threshold begins to cower. And she says, "Okay, other way." And she points back the way you guys have come, and Yop, it is your turn.
I'm going to look. Are there any, like, craggly bits along this wall here? Anything I could attach a rope to?
Nothing so sharp, not underwater. Trying to jerry rig some sort of a lock.
Yeah. Let me see what I've got. No, I don't. Alright. I'm just gonna back up about 15 feet. And
Okay.
that's my turn.
Okay. Krellick, it's your turn. You did not feel the resist as the gate started to open, although you suddenly started to see it close.
Okay. Okay. I've heard them calling for retreat. I will try to get the gate closed, and then man, I don't know anything about how gates work. Not this boy. Does I know that this is like a very like a big device.
Mm-hmm.
Does I would like to attempt to like brace my feet on whatever surface is nearby, grab a hold of this thing, and try to like break it or rip it off. Some way to destroy it. I don't know if
Okay.
it's possible, you know, but
Sure. No. Actually, this thing has stats. So why don't you if you're trying to just bare arm rip it apart, go with an athletics check.
okay. I do have advantage to break objects.
Mm-hmm.
So I will have advantage on the check. Big money, come on. It's a 12.
Oh God. Yeah, you hear a little pop as your elbow kind of gives out a little bit on that heave.
Couple extra bubbles fill the air. I give it all I got. It's not enough. Am I able to get it closed?
It closes.
In that, okay.
Mhm.
I did my best. I'll turn and say,
I'll follow after. I'll make sure they don't come.
Zashel?
Oh man, I was not expecting so many at what was supposed to be a back, not even actually an entrance.
yeah, we just go to the other entrance. It's fine.
5, 10. We're 25 because I left Quetzal behind. 30. And I will ready an Eldritch Blast if anything tries to come out the doorway.
Okay, Lauren?
I will follow Zashel out then.
Okay.
And say maybe it wasn't an entrance for the lizard folk, but it's an entrance for them.
For
Well.
good... For good measure, Lucky shrouds the entire area in darkness and grabs Krellick by the arm so he does not get lost in the blackness, and starts swimming this way.
Cool. I allow her to guide me.
Mm-hmm.
I have
As
to
much as she
imagine
can on
we'll
her
find
turn.
something similar at the other entrance. So they know we've come in that way.
Well, if it's a gate made of soggies, then that I can break.
Are we still in initiative?
Working on it. There we go.
We
As you guys
swim.
swim around the corner
Yeah,
and,
we swim.
and out of sight.
All right, let's go back to the other entrance.
The other side of this island, the other side of this one, or the above water one.
I don't think the bridge, right? We're talking about the other underground, the other underwater one
Yeah, I
that
think
led
so.
into the prisoner area.
Okay.
If we encounter similar resistance there, are we going to attempt to break through, or do we want to simply cut our losses at this point? I would still really prefer to try to find out anything about this beast or ritual or whatever the hell it is that is going on here, but
Right, well, we gotta do, we gotta get paid. We gotta do this job good, right? So, we going in.
okay.
Okay.
Like an ancient lizard, unchanged for millions of years.
Let's take our 10-minute break here and come back at 5 after. Okay, gang. You, after having seen the horrors that lay beyond the gate, in one chamber, have elected to return back from whence you've come before. Following now some time later, the dude on patrol who got away. So why don't we, if you're choosing to roll stealth, let's roll those stealth checks now.
Oh yeah, 16.
Oh my god, Yop!
Crazy like a fox, Krellick.
Crazy like a fox.
Ugh.
So, yeah, what is it exactly about a fox that is crazy? Because from everything that I've seen around Saltmarsh, the foxes there are entirely perfectly normal. So you're going to have to really explain this to me loudly and in depth.
Well, you see, Zashel, sometimes a fox that's been out for too long, he'll get bit by something that's been infected, and then they start to foam at the mouth.
Sort of like
and
Krellick.
Yeah, sort of like Krellick. That's a very good point. Krellick, can you turn around so we can see if you're foaming?
I swim back a little bit.
Am I foaming?
No, not like Krellick now, but Krellick when he gets very angry like that, Zash. I think we should commend ourselves on doing such a good job at being quiet.
We all being very quiet. I mean, they haven't even seen us yet.
I swim back down the hallway.
And you are met with a cave-in.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. I swim up to the blockage. Kind of grab a rock, pull it down a little bit, see how bad it is.
It's pretty bad. Floor to ceiling, blocked off.
Krellick, let's get out of here before they come around and trap us in this hallway.
You are very smart, yo.
Yeah, we're going this way. We're going back, everybody.
About face, Lucky. This is...
There's a cave in. Nowhere to go.
They clearly don't want us back in here.
Yeah, what? Yes, of course not. Why?
We did murder a significant
Oh God,
number
Bucky,
of the...
you were twisted.
I know this sounds dumb, but should we try the front door?
It's the only one we've got left. Let's try it.
Is there? I know it's probably. It might be faster to swim to the beach and take the bridge, but can we climb up to that surface?
You actually can. Yeah. Hold on. That's gonna take some time, but it doesn't require a check to do so. I just gotta move some things around.
Yeah, no problem. I'll pause it to the others.
We could swim back and go over the bridge, but if we climb up, then they don't see us coming over the bridge.
I mean,
Stealth.
it's worth a try.
Like a fox.
I'm not much of a
I'm
climber,
not sure if
but
that's gonna catch on, y'all.
That's something
that's already a saying.
people say that.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
I thought people didn't because Zasha was asking about it. I'm confused now.
No, they say it like a fox.
I mean, I
Okay, maybe not that one.
yeah, it's a human saying. I've heard the humans say it. I didn't grow up with many humans, so you know. I just wanted the etymology of the statement. That's all.
Okay, well, I'm climbing.
One second, gang. Just making sure I've got this all ready for you.
Yikes.
Just making sure all the Salagan are there waiting. You know, just making sure they're where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
I mean, here's a question. What if we climb to the top of the spire and then see if there was an entrance above? Come down on top of it.
Do you want to do that?
A
Mission
fourth,
Impossible
a
style.
fourth entrance.
Okay. You wanna try that one out, champ?
I mean, I will. How tall is this?
My
How
only
long
thought
does it
there,
look like it'll
Trellick,
take me to climb this thing?
is that we scoured the entire top level and saw no indication that there was anything above it that connected to it. So even if by some miracle you find a way in there, you're not getting to the rest of the compound. Like we know that.
Do you know that, Zazel?
Can I say for certain that there is not some sort of magic portal or something hidden in there? No, obviously I clearly cannot. But I'm fairly confident. I feel like that's fairly reasonable.
Okay, plan B.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying I'd keep it as a plan B.
Okay, alright. Okay. You can climb the sides of this island. There is enough pocketing and odd shapes to the stone that actually makes it almost as if it were meant to be climbed, it feels. And you can find your way to the ledge just outside the front. Uh-oh, may have almost left the door open. And there you are.
All right, what do we see?
The door's shut.
You want me to knock?
We just try opening it.
Do we have any real reason to believe that this is not going to be well defended?
Oh, it's
No.
definitely gonna be well defended.
But it's also,
Just
do we want to
Making
go
sure
with...
we're on the same page.
Yeah, but it's like this, the shark, or the other entrance. And like you said, they smell us last if we're on land, right?
I think the unfortunate truth may be we've learned all we can learn.
I don't think that's it. I feel like there's more in there. Also, Elmo said something about a ritual we need.
Oh no, I'm certain there's more in there. I'm just saying I don't know that further investigation would allow us to leave with our lives.
Well, we either break this door down or climb up to the top.
I try the door to see if the door is locked.
It is, in fact, locked.
Okay. I look back at everyone.
Okay, I mean, I'm ready to break this thing down.
What's the door made of?
Give it a knock. Why not?
Stone. It is stone, and you guys have messed with it before. It is like it is like 6 inches thick. You gonna break it?
We could. I mean, the other option is I can see if I can clear the stone collapse from the place we tried a minute ago. I don't know why it didn't occur to me then to try to just shape the stone out of our way, but that's an option. Otherwise, that we can always knock.
This is stone. Won't you shape this?
Because that is worked stone. It's a little different than stone. Because shapes, colors, or both to appear on the dirt or stone, spelling out words, creating images, or shaping patterns. But I don't think that's quite the same as like cutting through the stone.
It is not. Also, if you wanted to use mold earth on a pile of stones, it technically piles of stones are technically not loose dirt, so that wouldn't really apply.
True.
Yeah, it's tricky, that one. Okay, I bring out my maul, try to break this door.
Cool. Roll to attack the door.
You got it. I will recklessly swing at this door. A 15 to hit the door.
Oh, there it is. That is a hit.
Okay. For 22 damage with the maul.
All right. You hear a crack as it pulls, and as you pull the shell back, it is very evident damage to the door, but it is still standing.
Yeah. And I'm using my maul because that's a little more like a hammer to kind of get at it.
Oh yes.
Yeah. It's doing the same thing though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Once again. I don't believe I'd have to swing recklessly because it's in breaking a thing, so I would still have
Yes.
the advantage from my class.
Yeah.
22 definitely hits.
Uh-huh.
For 21.
Okay. And you hear more cracking as the hinges pull from the side of the door, from the door frame, and one of the doors collapses. And we're gonna actually get everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah, imagine there's like just a bunch of spears sailing through the air.
Exactly.
Is my token? That's my token. Oh yes.
No, that's Zashel. I had Quetzal selected instead of myself.
Man, I used up all my high initiative rolls earlier.
I should actually be at 15 instead of 7, and Quetzal is
Okay.
not. I tried to select, but both the tokens are on top of each other, and I just clicked.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Well, we have a surprise round, so first is the Sahaugen all with spears. Here we go. What's your AC, Krellick?
It is currently 18 because I am not wielding the shield currently.
18 means that, wow, only one of them hit you for only 2 piercing damage. That's
Lucky.
There is a hail of javelins coming through the now open door,
Plink, 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 plink.
and just skittering across the cliff. And then it is oh nope, it's this guy, who is within range. The door was a little off kilter. It's fine. Who does not throw the spear, but with 2 of his arms, throws it. Oh no, he does throw it still. With 16 to hit, and that's nothing. But he braces against the door frame. Then, okay. Alright, we're not being quiet, so she just moves close and tries to strike this guy with a thunderous touch, and then backs back up. And he misses on the op attack. And it is Zashel's turn.
All right. Well, I suppose there will be no. Oh, there's more. 5, 10. Come on, Quetzal. I don't suppose you all want to let us in and just look around and tell us what you're doing? No? No, yeah, didn't think so. We should try to take one of them alive. That's what we should really do. It'll take some trying, but this front guard right here is going to get sacred flamed.
Okay. He apparently has sustained damage in a previous fight and did not heal, so he actually dies.
I stared this guy dead in the face. Sure you don't want to try to talk this out, right? Come on, you speak common, right? Right? That's it for me.
They don't. It's sad. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Actually, no. He's not gonna get that close. We're actually gonna stay back and ready actions. Yop.
Betty will swing around there. I'll pull up here and at the friendo in the doorway. Oof.
That will miss.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Betty will dodge.
Mm-hmm. This guy lunges forward to Krellick, and with digging in with claws and teeth, deals a total of 13 piercing and slashing damage. And then it is Lauren's turn.
I will move forward. And I guess I will try to hit this guy with my staff. And miss. And that's my turn.
Okay. Krellick? You're muted.
I am. I was also thinking. Okay. There's 3 of those guys. All right. I'll drop the maul and grab my daddy's shield, and I'll look down at this guy going to town on my undershell, and raise the shield very high like a shadow above him, and introduce him to it. We're gonna I'm not raging yet. Yeah, okay. Full beans, reckless great weapon master. Oh, it's no good.
No.
Second go. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
For 26 damage.
Okay, he is still up.
Heck yeah. I don't think I have a super good bonus action.
Nope, just rage.
There's rage. There's three more. There's potentially three more attacks coming my way. That'll be my turn. Sorry, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm reading something. Nope. Okay. Lucky's gonna hang back. And... Oh. Yeah, Zashel, what are you doing?
Well, we can't really close the door anymore and just grab this guy, so...
You can grab him.
No, I really can't. I mean, I guess I could grab onto him, but I don't think that's quite the same thing. I will hit this guy in the back with Sacred Flame as well.
Hits, bloodied.
I suppose now is not the best time to try speaking to them, but that is an option now. If that's if we don't think we're going to get anywhere, just something to consider after we deal with these ones. And I will back up, just and
Okay. One of them is going to get right here and sort of brace himself and use the help action for his buddy. Yop, what's up?
I will take aim at that fool.
Okay.
Oof.
Uh-oh. Bonus action?
How many diamonds did you get? That's it for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna back up one spot.
Krellick, can you make me an athletics check?
Absolutely. I'm not raging. It's 14.
Okay. You see the forearms of the figure battling you. Grab onto your onto your arms and then your side, and then the smaller fellow next to him kicks your legs out from under you, and you are dragged into the room.
Hell yeah.
All right, hold on, let's go. One, and then he's gonna go right here and put you there. Cool. And he still has you grappled. All right, Lauren.
Okay. I will try to hit the guy in front of me.
Okay. That will hit. Ooh, that's a good hit. Still up, but bloody.
And that's my turn.
Then Krellick, your turn.
Okay. On the ground, he's got a hold of me. I'm gonna grab hold of his arm. One arm is in the shield. I take one of my arms out and grab a hold of his arm and use it to start pulling myself to my feet. And as I stand tall, I don't know if I'm taller than him or what, but as I stand tall, I will start getting very angry because they pushed me down, I will go into a rage as a bonus action, spend 5 foot of movement to stand up, and then I'm gonna start killing all these Soggies. I'm gonna reckless the man who grabbed a hold of me. I'm gonna take him. That's 21 to hit
Uh-huh.
for 28 damage.
Okay.
If he is still alive, I come at him again.
Okay.
20 to hit.
Yep.
28 damage.
Okay. His torso hits the wall and is crushed.
I will raise my the shell over top of this one's head and just say
Hello.
and then try to bring his head down a bit. Ooh, a 10.
That's a miss.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. And Lucky's gonna help you out, Lauren. And miss on the attack. Then move to there. And then Zashel.
See if I can get a better view of Krellick. I will. We're going to need to get in there. They're going to be sending for their friends. And the one right next to Lauren, I will Sacred Flame.
Come on. There we go. Success, and that one is vaporized. Okay, sorry about that. And then we're gonna move to here, other side of Krellick. And attack once Lucky and once Lauren, and miss on Lauren with open hands and gnashing teeth. And Krellick will have 4 attacks come your way. Wow, only 1 hit for 5 slashing. And then it is Yop's turn.
You were rolling at advantage, Sarah?
Yep. Your
Okay,
AC is an 18, right?
20.
Or 20?
currently. 20.
Yeah, only 5 then.
Okay, cool.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Oh, excuse me, Lucky. Excuse me, Lauren. And then at this guy, since I assume this guy's still behind the door, I will take 2 swings.
Okay. $15 hits. Alright, for that full 18, right?
Unless he's resistant to cold damage, in which case...
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, so the full 18, and then...
That will also hit. And take him out.
And at that, Betty will push her way through and try and peck her beak around the door and just slam right into it. And that's it.
All right, Lauren.
Step over this dead body. And I'll just hit the one in front. Shake my hand and hit the one in front.
26 will hit.
Okay. Yep, that's it.
Okay. That's enough to kill that one.
It is unconscious. I
Okay,
killed it.
I know, but like it's dead.
Oh, I know.
It's out. It's out.
Oh no, I killed something.
Krellick, your turn.
I would like to this thing holding do they have weapons they're using, or are they coming at us with like claws and stuff?
They had spears, but now they are using their teeth and claws since they have thrown their spears.
Okay. I'll remove a hand from the shield, and I'm gonna try to grapple this one in front of me.
Okay.
Oops, that's an Arcana roll, but it is the intended roll. So it's a 16 plus 8.
Oh, that is a failure, a critical failure.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a hold of this this boy, and he's coming with me. It's 20 feet movement. I moved 5 to get there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Is this gate open?
It is closed.
Okay. I slam his face into it, doing a claw attack as I'm doing
Okay.
this. Can reckless with the claws. 12.
12 will miss.
Yeah, I figured so. So just kind of push his head.
Sorry, 12 hits. I'm so sorry. 12 hits.
Cool.
Thinking of the other dude.
Slam him real hard, face first into these bars, and put my head next to his.
Open it.
That'll be my turn.
Okay, cool. Then Zashel?
30. As Zashel is walking, he will pull out the orb that he uses for focus. And I will... Lost my character sheet. 1 second. Go ahead and using the gloves, I will cast tongues.
Okay, cool. The one in your hands, Krellick, one, doesn't understand you, 2, can't open the gate, and 3, wants to get free, so it's gonna go a little feral.
Yeah, although I posit to say it does understand me. It understands what I'm doing.
The body language, yeah, sure.
I was also going to say, after casting tongues, say to this guy, I suggest you get the gate open as my friend requests.
Gotcha, okay. It still digs into you, Krellick, for, only 2 slashing damage.
Okay.
Reduced to 1.
Yep.
In its dying breaths, as it is mad with bloodlust right now. And then Yop, it is your turn.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna run up here. Betty behind me. Credit, could you move out of the way, please? And that's my turn.
Okay, Lauren?
Okay. Just follow everyone else in. I forgot my fire. Yeah, I'll just stay back here.
Okay. Krellick?
I'll shift in place, still holding this guy on the bars. I'll bonk his head again. Gonna give him a good bonking. 19 to hit for 10.
Okay.
And then look at Zashel and say,
can he understand you yet?
And that's my turn.
Okay. Zashel, your turn?
Yes, he can understand me now, can't you? He may not be listening because of the whole bloodlust, but he can understand me.
You gonna do anything?
I can see through the bars. Wait, does tongues require concentration? It does not. I will step back. And I kind of want to save my suggestion just in case we need it later. So I will simply ready an action that if this guy breaks out of Krellick's grasp, I will hit him with not shocking grasp, Sacred Flame.
Okay. And on his turn, he is still clawing and biting, snapping at your arms, Krellick, for a 19 and a 22 to hit. I think only the 22 hits.
22 hits, yeah.
For 5 slashing.
Okay.
As he is still digging into you.
Checks out.
Yeah. Yup.
All right. Betty and I will both take a step forward. Yop will carefully line her shield up so that where the chain exits is in a break in the lattice, and will take aim at, we'll say, this side of the wheel to try and pull it.
And miss.
Okay.
Okay.
And you know what? Betty will take a poke at that guy.
Okay. That's gonna hit. Okay. And Betty steals that kill.
Betty earns that kill. Betty's a murderer. Have you noticed? She's vicious.
That's it.
Visual. I don't think he's listening anymore.
No, definitely not. But the others will be able to understand me should we run into any more. Not should. When we run into further patrols.
Until somebody tells me otherwise, I'm going to keep firing off Chain Whip, trying to see if I can get this thing to turn.
Yeah, get it.
Can I assist you? Yup, I have.
Oh, please.
I don't think the mage hand can necessarily has the strength to pull it, but I can give it a try. With 5 pounds of lifting capacity, I'm guessing the answer is no.
Here comes a whole bunch more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You there. You. Hello. Yes, you've heard us coming by now. Hello. We would like to speak to whoever is in charge of this garrison.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage with all of the corpses around you.
I start taking
we found
the corpse behind me.
These are just these are aggressive negotiations.
Please tell me you have inspiration.
I do.
Oh my
god. So how does that work with disadvantage? Is this a fresh D20 or is it a fresh roll entirely?
It's a if this roll is better, which the odds of it are incredibly true, that will be the roll we go with. Okay.
Oh god. 3 D20, a 1, a 6, and a 7. I haven't even capped out a D8 yet.
One day.
I'm trying to kick this corpse behind me, but I'm just smearing his face into the ground.
We fucked it.
Can I spend another point of inspiration?
Yes, you can. Yes, you always can. Inspiration requires no action to use.
One day. 17.
Okay.
We hit 10, ladies and gentlemen. We hit 10 on the tie.
I shit you not, I'm willing to burn all of the inspiration I have for all of the videos I've posted. That's like, this is a nightmare.
You sticking with the 7?
I have 2 more of my own. We'll do 1 more. Why not? We'll throw good inspiration after bad. Yeah, no, we're going back down. We hit 4. We hit 4. All right, 17.
17
gamble's over.
maintains. These 5 march into the march into this room with warhammers ready, and one steps forward and speaks to you. Give me a second to find my notes.
Aggressive negotiations. Dash,
Uh,
you're coming from a place of power, all right?
Behind bars.
These bars mean nothing to us. These bars they mean nothing currently.
We'll see how you change your tune when the Sahagins swim around and come up through the bridge.
They probably are on their way. Let's be real.
Right.
There's sharks with legs this time, though.
So Haugen, we're probably all right, they left. Count of 10, then we go behind them. Then we get this gate up and we just follow.
We know who you are. And you have slain many, disrupted our home, alerted us to a critical vulnerability within our fortress.
You're welcome for that, I guess.
What are you doing here? Oh my god, Adam. Shit.
It's the tail that makes it.
It's all really bad to look at, isn't it?
Oh boy. Alright. We know who you are. Yada yada. Divine flaw. Oh boy. I'm trying to think of the best way to tell the truth, but also twist the truth.
By your hands, our Baron has been slain.
Baron? Are we slain a Baron? I'm sorry, is that one of these? And I'll gesture to the bodies behind me.
Jesus Christ.
You see, there has been just a series of unfortunate events. Well, okay. As said, I apologize for that.
His hand points to the shell in Krellick's arms.
Ah, yes. You see, that actually belongs to my associate here. That belonged to his father. I was attempting to speak earlier with one priestess, and I will do my best to pronounce the name that is written down in my book, which I have not bothered to take the action to clear the name out yet. There has been a series of misunderstandings and unfortunate conflicts. We are trying to simply make a catalog of events happening within this tower. Simply. It was not until recently that I have acquired the ability to speak your language, and this is only temporary. So, whoever your current leader is, I would request that you bring them here post-haste.
You will not see High Priestess Thradra until you have been disarmed.
Is that the name in my book?
No.
No. Oh, we've heard that name before.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one they told Vikarsa to go get healing from, right?
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh boy. So, well, they won't. They're not going to let us through. without disarming, which obviously not a good plan or a plan at all.
Oh, I can give him back this shield.
Didn't you say that was your father's?
It is. I'll be very happy to show him how to use it.
Yeah, no, I think they want us to be completely disarmed. You understand, of course, that we will not. That would not at all be a possibility. There are.
Then you will be slain on this doorstep.
Surely we can communicate as you and I are, or with you as an intermediary, with this Thadra. Wow, Ted have already forgotten what is the name. Somewhere out of Thadra, that's it. You understand we simply are not willing to hostage ourselves. I can't imagine that you all have much more interest in maintaining this fort, whereas the forces and the original inhabitants have a significant stake in its recovery. You understand?
His eyes glint. What do you know?
What do I know about this fortress?
Yes.
About your leadership? I know much of this fortress was not originally underwater. I know this has become somewhat of a forward staging area for you. I believe we have met some of your compatriots out in deeper waters.
You know this was not always underwater. Then you should know that by Thadra's power, gifted by Sekla, it has sunk. The might of our holy warriors, of our order, is significant.
Yes, we
You
are
will not cross this threshold
very
armed.
impressed so far. They're not going to let us in armed. I don't like the idea of going in unarmed.
Lucky.
Hmm?
How long does it take for you to teleport us back home?
45 minutes?
Oh, well, that won't work at all.
I
Well,
can
we
get
always-
in that room and open the gate.
We do have the items within Betty as well, but I still think this is...
I mean, I think it's your call, Cecil, since you're the only one that can speak to him.
I mean, I don't require any weapons. Lucky you don't either. If we surrender our weapons, what guarantees do we have that you will not simply kill us when we cross in?
None.
Yeah, sort of thought that to be the case. yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. But Yop and I have been learning Thieves' King. Which, hopefully, the Saladin don't know. That would just be... Well, we seem to be at a bit of an impasse, and I think the only real resolution would be discussion with your... You said a high priestess. I can only then surmise that... Well, what is it even that brings you into this spire, so far from the waters where we've met your clanmates? You said it was a holy war of some sort, or holy warriors.
This place is strong. Stronger than its previous residents.
Sasha, maybe they can bring the high priestess here, and we can promise to leave the gate closed, and then we won't have to be unarmed. They'll be safe on their side. We'll be safe on our side.
I've made that suggestion, but it didn't seem to fly. You, whatever, I have not actually asked your name, forgive me. What is your name? Good call.
Meeker.
Meeker, I simply think we are at an understandable impasse. It really would be best if I could speak to this Thadra directly. I really suggest you go and bring her here so that we may speak peaceably through the gate.
Wisdom save, right?
Yes.
They really should figure out a format that makes it easier to read.
You know, that used to be a thing, but for whatever reason they went with natural language in 5th, and it's
What's
that
your
was
DC?
certainly a decision.
You can I write it at the bottom of the spell description. I just write the save and the DC. That way, like, it's easy to see immediately.
My DC is apparently 15. Does that sound right? It does.
By 1 point, he fails the save.
I was really hoping to maintain that just in case, but you know what? I don't feel like standing here and talking to you forever. Miker.
He sends someone.
For us, that'd be great.
He sends someone down the hall, and we will call it there for this week.